The first ring came at exactly midnight. I jolted awake, fumbling for my phone on the nightstand. The screen glowed with an unfamiliar number, and for a moment I thought it might be a prank, but when I answered, there was only silence. Then a faint voice, trembling and small, "Help me." My heart stopped. The voice sounded impossibly real, fragile, like a child clinging to life. I lived alone. There should have been no one. I dropped the phone, my hands shaking, and sat in the darkness listening. Nothing, I told myself it was a dream, a trick of sleep deprivation. But then, at exactly midnight the next night, the phone rang again. My hand froze before picking it up. "I can't move. They're coming," the voice whispered, urgent, terrified. A cold chill ran down my spine. My apartment felt too still, the shadows stretching unnaturally across the walls. Over the next week, the calls became more frequent, more detailed. The voice knew things only someone inside my apartment could know: the way I arrange my furniture, the contents of my drawers, the hidden fears I had never told anyone. Every time I picked up the phone, the voice trembled, revealing secrets, past tragedies, and hints of events yet to come. And then, one evening, I saw a shadow at the corner of my room, a small hand reaching from the darkness. I wanted to scream, but no sound came. My curiosity battled with fear. I traced the number, desperate to find out who or what was calling. The records led me to an abandoned house at the edge of town, empty for decades. The paint peeled from the walls, windows shattered, floorboards groaning under my weight. I felt drawn to the second floor, my flashlight trembling in my hand. A narrow hallway ended at a small bedroom. Everything inside was pristine, untouched by time. On the bed lay a faded photograph of a little girl, smiling. The date beneath froze me in place. She had died 50 years ago. The phone rang in my hand, though I hadn't moved. I wanted to drop it, but curiosity and terror held me. "I'm here," the voice whispered, "and now you're mine." Shadows pulled in the corners, crawling toward me like living things. I stumbled backward, tripping over floorboards, but the voice followed, closer now, echoing in my mind. It knew my fears. It whispered them aloud. "You can't hide. You can't leave." I ran for the door, but it slammed shut before I could reach it. The shadows pressed against me, icy fingers brushing my arms. I screamed, desperate, adrenaline making my heart pound so hard I could barely think. The little girl's voice grew louder, overlapping with others, hundreds of whispers, all calling my name, all laughing softly in a terrifying chorus. I fell to the floor, clutching my phone, my body trembling. The voice whispered one final thing before silence fell. "The next call will be your last." I scrambled out through a broken window, cutting my hands on glass, adrenaline carrying me into the night. I ran home, shaking, tears blurring my vision, praying the nightmare had ended. But when I walked into my apartment, my phone rang again. I froze, staring at the glowing screen. It was the same number. My hands moved on their own, answering, Hello. The little voice was clear, calm now. It's midnight. Forever a shadow crossed the wall behind me. I turned, but no one was there. Yet the feeling of small, cold hands brushing against my skin remained. I can't sleep anymore. Every night I hear the faint ring of a phone. Every night the same trembling voice whispers my secrets, my fears, my name, and I know the next call will come exactly at midnight. I know I won't be able to run. She's waiting, and she has been waiting for decades. And this time, she will not let me go. Even now, as I write this, the phone vibrates on my desk. I haven't dared to pick it up, but I can hear the faintest whisper through the walls, through the floorboards, calling, "Help me."